Okay, Diane, first, can you tell me a little bit about your background?
I can. I was born in Sumter, South Carolina, a long time ago. Won't tell you my age. And moved all over the country. My dad was in radio and television, so he moved us literally from the South to the Midwest to North, all over. And so I became not an Army brat, but a broadcasting brat early on. And then I continued that theme after graduating from the University of Florida with a degree in broadcasting and in public relations. I ended up working in Washington, D.C., and loved it living there. I lived there twice. Worked in advertising and then a political public relations firm as well. And then went out to San Francisco after I got married and worked in radio, television, sales, not on air, which is what I thought I was always gonna do. And made really good money, loved my job, and sang, produced some tapes on the side, had 2 children. Then moved back east to Connecticut, worked out of New York City, and had a great career in finance. Ended up my last job being in Fort Lauderdale. And before I came here, decided to move to Boca. So I've had a very blessed career, a lot in cable television out in LA, met a lot of people. It was very, very interesting. I did a lot very early on, so that's exciting. And then I got involved with politics, which I think is something I always wanted to do, but growing up, as you and I had talked about, my father was very much a journalist, and I was too, that you don't pick sides, you don't really have an opinion, you ask everybody else. And I do that, but somewhere along the way, I started realizing that my morals and my conservative values were so in line with the Republican Party that ever since I started voting Republican. So, and then when I saw the country take a downturn, in my opinion, it was enough is enough, and I needed to do something to help out.
And on that note, with the Republican Party of St. Johns County and also with the Trump Club, can you tell me a little bit about your roles and responsibilities with both organizations?
Sure. I can smile on this one because I'm super excited. I was the chairman for the Trump campaign in St. Johns County, which was a fantastic job. I learned a lot, met a lot of cool people, opened an office for President Trump at the time, Donald Trump, in St. Augustine, recruited tons of volunteers to come in. And what did we do? People don't realize that we actually knocked on doors. Now it's all on phone apps now, and you can go door to door and read, are they Republican, are they Democrat, are they independent? And you knock on doors and you find out who they're voting for. We would make calls every day for 6 to 8 weeks before the election, call after call after call, finding out who they were voting for and to vote for Donald Trump. Did that, and then decided to start the Trump Club after that. It's kind of a nationwide thing that is started, but we were the first ones to get it going in Florida. And Volusia County and St. Johns County were the 2 of the first counties. I've just helped Palm Beach County. And you probably say, what is a Trump Club? But because we have a president that is fighting the media so badly, I should say he fights them for a reason, because it is fake news that's coming out, and they're not telling the true story. And how do I know that? Because I get the briefs from the White House just about every other day that come straight from their mouths, their public affairs people, to certain people such as myself. I turn around and send that out to all of my Trump Club members, which we're about up to 150 so far, but we have about 600 on our list. So the seats fill up really fast when we have a meeting. We have great speakers. I don't know if you've heard of the book God and Donald Trump, but Stephen Strang, the author, is coming to speak April 2nd in our meeting. We've had Alex Newman, who talks about the deep state. He just came last week. We're here. Congressman Rutherford was supposed to come during the Monday after the government shutdown, and he got stuck in D.C. and couldn't come. We'll have Congressman DeSantis, who is running for governor, speak to us soon, and just it's a lot of excitement. We talk about everything from gun control to the border patrol to anything that's going on right now.
And lastly, on that topic, you talked about a lot of excitement. What excites you most about the work that you're doing and that the organizations that you're working with are doing?
Gosh, that's a great question. I think I'm making a difference. At first, I didn't think I was, but my involvement with the St. Johns County Republican Party as well, being on the board and doing all the events and raising money and getting Senator Cruz to come down and do an event with me from Washington. Who would have thought? We did so well with that. And I put he and Congressman DeSantis up together and they spoke. It's what the people want in this area, and we haven't done it in a long time. And I think I'm excited most that we are making a difference. We write resolutions and send them to our congressmen. We make calls if we don't like something. And I've gotten a lot of people involved with this Trump Club that just they don't want to sit home anymore, and they used to be. One lady said to me Monday night, I don't ever go to meetings like this, but I'm so darn glad I did tonight because I feel like I can do something now. It's really powerful.
Very good. Well, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.